What if the greatest engineering secrets of the ancient world were hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to uncover them? Picture this: a civilization without modern tools, computers, or machinery, yet they built structures so precise, so massive, and so enduring that even today, we struggle to explain how they did it. This is the story of ancient Egypt, a land where engineering marvels rise from the desert sands, challenging everything we think we know about human ingenuity. From the towering pyramids to the mysterious tunnels beneath the Sphinx, these feats of engineering are not just relics of the past, they are puzzles that continue to baffle scientists, historians, and engineers alike. In this video, we'll explore 30 of these incredible achievements, each one a testament to the brilliance of ancient Egyptian builders and a mystery that still defies explanation. So, are you ready to step into a world where the impossible seems possible? Let's uncover the secrets of ancient Egypt's engineering wonders together. Now, let's turn our attention to the first and perhaps most iconic of these engineering marvels, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Standing as the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, this colossal structure has captivated humanity for thousands of years. But what makes it so extraordinary isn't just its size, it's the precision with which it was built. The pyramid's base is almost perfectly square, with each side measuring around 756 feet, and its corners align almost exactly with the four cardinal directions. In fact, the north-facing side is aligned with true north to within a fraction of a degree, a feat that would challenge even modern engineers with advanced tools. Then there's the sheer scale of the stones used in its construction. Each block weighs an average of 2.5 tons, with some weighing as much as 80 tons. Imagine moving these massive stones across the desert, lifting them into place and fitting them together with gaps so tight that not even a sheet of paper can slide between them. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve this without cranes, pulleys, or even the wheel? Theories abound, from the use of massive ramps that spiraled around the pyramid to more speculative ideas like levitation or even lost ancient technologies. Some suggest that the builders used water channels to float the stones into position, while others propose that they had access to knowledge or tools that have since been forgotten. But perhaps the most intriguing question is this: why did they go to such lengths? The Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb, it was a statement of power, a testament to human ingenuity, and possibly even a cosmic map. Its alignment with the stars, its precise measurements, and its enduring stability suggest that the builders had a deep understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Yet, despite centuries of study, we still don't have all the answers. The Great Pyramid of Giza remains a mystery, a monument to a civilization that achieved the seemingly impossible and left us wondering how they did it. Moving from the towering majesty of the Great Pyramid, we now shift our focus to another iconic symbol of ancient Egypt, the Great Sphinx of Giza. This colossal statue, with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, has stood guard over the Giza plateau for thousands of years. But beneath its weathered surface lies a mystery that has intrigued explorers and researchers for centuries: the hidden chambers and tunnels beneath the Sphinx. For decades, rumors and theories have swirled about what might lie beneath this enigmatic monument. Some suggest that the Sphinx sits atop a vast network of underground passages, possibly leading to hidden libraries filled with ancient knowledge or even advanced technology lost to time. These theories are fueled by ancient texts and accounts that speak of secret chambers containing the wisdom of a long-forgotten civilization. Could the Sphinx be the gateway to these lost treasures? Modern technology has allowed us to peer beneath the surface, but the results have only deepened the mystery. Ground-penetrating radar and other non-invasive techniques have revealed anomalies beneath the Sphinx, suggesting the presence of hollow spaces or tunnels. However, accessing these areas has proven to be a significant challenge. The Egyptian government has placed strict restrictions on excavations around the Sphinx to preserve its integrity, leaving many questions unanswered. One of the most compelling theories comes from researchers who believe the Sphinx may have been built over a much older structure, possibly dating back to a time before recorded history. This idea is supported by evidence of water erosion on the Sphinx's body, which some argue points to a much wetter climate than existed during the time of the pharaohs. If true, this would mean the Sphinx and the chambers beneath it could hold secrets far older than we ever imagined. Despite the limitations of modern exploration, the allure of the Sphinx's hidden chambers continues to captivate us. Whether they contain ancient libraries, lost technology, or simply more questions, these underground spaces remind us that the Sphinx is more than just a statue. It's a riddle carved in stone waiting for us to uncover its secrets. And as we ponder what lies beneath, we're reminded once again of the ingenuity and mystery of ancient Egypt. Now, let's turn our attention to another marvel of ancient engineering, the towering obelisks of Karnak and the incredible feats required to create and erect these massive stone monuments. Now, let's journey from the enigmatic depths beneath the Sphinx to the towering heights of the obelisks of Karnak. These slender, needle-like monuments are among the most striking achievements of ancient Egyptian engineering, yet their creation and placement remain shrouded in mystery. How did the ancient Egyptians manage to quarry, transport, and erect these colossal stone structures, some weighing hundreds of tons, with the limited tools and technology of their time? The obelisks of Karnak were carved from a single block of granite, a material known for its incredible hardness. Quarrying such massive stones was no small feat. Workers would first identify a suitable granite deposit, often in a swan, hundreds of miles from Karnak. Using copper chisels, wooden wedges, and stone hammers, they would painstakingly carve out the obelisk from the bedrock. This process could take months, if not years, and required immense precision to avoid cracking the stone. Once freed, the obelisk would be carefully polished and inscribed with hieroglyphs celebrating the pharaohs and gods. But the real challenge began after the obelisk was carved. Transporting these massive stones from the quarry to their final destination was a monumental task. Historians believe the Egyptians used a combination of sledges, rollers, and ramps to move the obelisks. They would place the stone on a wooden sledge and drag it over lubricated paths, possibly using water or oil to reduce friction. Teams of workers, sometimes numbering in the hundreds, would pull the sledge using ropes, coordinating their efforts to move the obelisk inch by inch. Once at the temple site, the next hurdle was raising the obelisk into its upright position. This required not only strength but also ingenuity. One theory suggests the Egyptians built a large earthen ramp next to the obelisk's base. They would then slowly tilt the stone upward, using ropes and levers to guide it into place. Another theory proposes the use of a sandpit, where the obelisk was gradually lowered into position as sand was removed from beneath it. Both methods would have demanded incredible precision and teamwork, as even a slight miscalculation could result in disaster. The sheer scale of these operations is mind-boggling. The largest obelisk ever erected, the Lateran obelisk, stands over 100 feet tall and weighs an estimated 450 tons. To put that into perspective, that's roughly the weight of 200 cars. The fact that the ancient Egyptians accomplished this without cranes, pulleys, or modern machinery is a testament to their engineering prowess and determination. Yet, despite our understanding of the techniques they might have used, many questions remain. How did they achieve such precision in carving and aligning the obelisks? What tools and methods allowed them to move such massive stones over such great distances? And how did they manage to stand these towering monuments upright without toppling them? These questions remind us that the obelisks of Karnak are not just symbols of ancient power. They are enduring mysteries that continue to challenge our understanding of the past. As we marvel at these towering achievements, we're reminded once again of the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian engineers. Their ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges speaks to a level of skill and creativity that still inspires awe today. And as we move forward in our exploration of ancient Egypt's engineering marvels, we'll uncover even more feats that defy explanation. Next, we'll turn our attention to the Abu Simbel temples, where precision and artistry meet on a grand scale. Now, let's shift our focus from the towering obelisks of Karnak to the awe-inspiring Abu Simbel temples, a marvel of ancient engineering that continues to captivate us with its grandeur and precision. Carved directly into the sandstone cliffs along the Nile River, these temples were commissioned by Ramses II, one of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs, to showcase his divine authority and immortalize his legacy. But what makes Abu Simbel truly extraordinary isn't just its scale, it's the incredible alignment of its inner sanctuary with the sun, a feat that highlights the advanced astronomical knowledge of its builders. The larger of the two temples, dedicated to Ramses himself, features 4 colossal statues of the pharaoh seated at its entrance, each standing over 60 feet tall. These statues were not just decorative, they were a statement of power designed to intimidate and inspire. Inside, the temple extends over 180 feet into the cliff, with a series of chambers leading to the innermost sanctuary. Here, the ancient engineers achieved something remarkable. Twice a year, on February 22nd and October 22nd, the rising sun aligns perfectly with the temple's axis, illuminating the statues of Ramses and the gods Amun and Ra-Horakhti in the sanctuary. The precision required to achieve this alignment is staggering, especially considering it was done over 3,000 years ago without modern tools or technology. But the story of Abu Simbel doesn't end with its ancient construction. In the 1960s, the temples faced a new challenge, one that required modern engineering to solve. The construction of the Aswan High Dam threatened to submerge Abu Simbel under the rising waters of Lake Nasser. To save this priceless heritage, an international team of engineers and archaeologists undertook one of the most ambitious relocation projects in history. Over the course of 4 years, the temples were carefully cut into massive blocks, each weighing up to 30 tons, and moved to higher ground. The entire complex was reassembled piece by piece, with meticulous attention to detail to preserve its original orientation and alignment. This modern feat of engineering is a testament to human ingenuity, but it also raises fascinating questions. How did the ancient builders achieve such precise alignment without the tools and technology available to us today? Some theories suggest they used simple yet effective methods, such as observing the sun's movement over time and marking key points to guide their construction. Others propose that they had a deeper understanding of astronomy, possibly even using early forms of surveying tools. Whatever the case, the alignment of Abu Simbel remains a mystery that continues to inspire awe and admiration. As we reflect on the ingenuity of both the ancient and modern engineers who worked on Abu Simbel, we're reminded of the enduring power of human creativity and determination. These temples stand not only as a tribute to Ramses II, but also as a symbol of humanity's ability to overcome challenges, whether carving a monument into solid rock or moving it to save it from destruction. Next, we'll explore another architectural wonder that defies explanation: the bent pyramid, a structure that marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of pyramid design. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most intriguing architectural anomalies in ancient Egypt, the bent pyramid. Located at Dosha, this pyramid stands out not just for its size but for its unmistakable shape. Unlike the smooth, straight sides of the Great Pyramid of Giza, the bent pyramid features a dramatic change in angle about halfway up its structure. This unusual design has puzzled historians and engineers for centuries, sparking debates about its purpose and the reasons behind its unique form. The bent pyramid was built during the reign of Pharaoh Sneferu, the father of Khufu, who would later construct the Great Pyramid. It's believed to be one of the earliest attempts at creating a true smooth-sided pyramid, marking a critical moment in the evolution of pyramid design. Initially, the pyramid was constructed at a steep angle of around 54 degrees. However, as the structure rose, the builders suddenly reduced the angle to approximately 43 degrees, giving the pyramid its distinctive, bent appearance. But why did they make this change? One of the leading theories suggests that the shift in angle was a response to structural instability. As the pyramid grew taller, the steep angle may have caused the limestone blocks to shift or crack under the immense weight. To prevent a potential collapse, the builders adjusted the angle to reduce the stress on the structure. This theory is supported by evidence of cracking in the pyramid's internal chambers, which may have been a warning sign for the ancient engineers. Another theory points to a possible shift in religious or symbolic beliefs. Some scholars argue that the change in angle reflects a deliberate decision to align the pyramid with new spiritual ideas. The steeper lower section may have been intended to represent a connection to the sun god Ra, while the gentler upper slope could symbolize a transition to a different deity or concept. This interpretation highlights how architecture in ancient Egypt was deeply intertwined with religion and cosmology. The bent pyramid also holds significance as a stepping stone in the development of pyramid construction. It represents a trial and error phase where builders experimented with techniques that would later be perfected in the Great Pyramid. The lessons learned from the bent pyramid's construction likely influenced the design of subsequent pyramids, making it a crucial link in the evolution of these monumental structures. As we examine the bent pyramid, we're reminded of the ingenuity and adaptability of ancient Egyptian engineers. Their willingness to adjust their plans in the face of challenges speaks to their problem-solving skills and their commitment to achieving perfection. This pyramid may not have the flawless symmetry of its successors, but its unique design tells a story of innovation and perseverance. Next, we'll uncover another ancient marvel that continues to baffle experts: the Serapeum of Saqqara, home to massive granite boxes whose purpose remains a mystery. Moving deeper into the mysteries of ancient Egypt, we now arrive at the Serapeum of Saqqara, an underground complex that has left archaeologists and engineers scratching their heads for generations. Hidden beneath the sands of Saqqara, this vast network of tunnels and chambers houses some of the most perplexing artifacts ever discovered: massive granite boxes, each weighing up to 100 tons. These enormous containers, carved with astonishing precision, raise questions that challenge our understanding of ancient technology and craftsmanship. The Serapeum is believed to have been constructed during the reign of Pharaoh Ramses II, though its exact purpose remains shrouded in mystery. The most striking feature of this site is the series of granite boxes, some measuring over 10 feet in length and width, with walls as thick as 2 feet. What's truly baffling is the precision with which these boxes were cut. The surfaces are so smooth and the corners so perfectly aligned that modern engineers struggle to replicate such accuracy, even with advanced tools. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve this level of precision without the use of modern machinery? One of the most debated aspects of the Serapeum is the purpose of these granite boxes. Some theories suggest they were used as burial chambers for sacred bulls, known as the Apis bulls, which were worshipped as incarnations of the god Ptah. However, this explanation doesn't fully account for the sheer size and precision of the boxes. Others propose that the boxes served a more advanced or unknown purpose, possibly related to ancient energy storage or even lost technologies. The lack of inscriptions or clear evidence within the Serapeum only deepens the mystery. Equally puzzling is how these massive granite boxes were transported and placed within the underground chambers. The granite itself was quarried from Aswan, located hundreds of miles away. Moving blocks of this size and weight would have required an extraordinary level of engineering skill and coordination. Some researchers speculate that the ancient Egyptians used a combination of sledges, ramps, and possibly even water channels to transport the granite. Yet, the logistics of maneuvering these boxes into the narrow tunnels of the Serapeum remain a topic of intense debate. The Serapeum of Saqqara stands as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian engineers. Its massive granite boxes, with their flawless craftsmanship and enigmatic purpose, continue to challenge our assumptions about the capabilities of ancient civilizations. As we ponder the mysteries of this underground complex, we're reminded that the past still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Next, we'll journey to the Valley of the Kings, where hidden passages and elaborate tombs reveal even more about the ancient world's engineering marvels. Now, let's turn our attention to the Valley of the Kings, a place where the ancient Egyptians carved their legacy into the very heart of the desert. This sprawling necropolis, hidden within the rugged cliffs of Luxor, is home to some of the most intricate and mysterious underground passages ever created. The Valley of the Kings served as the final resting place for pharaohs and powerful nobles of the New Kingdom, and its labyrinth of tunnels and chambers continues to captivate archaeologists and historians alike. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Valley of the Kings is the sheer scale and complexity of its tombs. These burial sites were not simple graves but elaborate underground complexes, designed to protect the remains of the deceased and guide them safely into the afterlife. Carving these tombs into solid rock was no small feat. The ancient engineers had to navigate through layers of limestone and shale, often encountering unexpected obstacles like water seepage or unstable rock formations. Despite these challenges, they managed to create tombs with precise alignments, intricate wall carvings, and hidden chambers that still baffle modern experts. The purpose of these elaborate designs goes beyond mere burial. Each tomb was a carefully planned space, filled with symbolic artwork and hieroglyphs meant to assist the deceased in their journey to the afterlife. The walls of the tombs are adorned with scenes from the Book of the Dead, spells and prayers, all meticulously carved and painted. These decorations were not just for show, they were believed to hold magical power, ensuring the pharaoh's safe passage and eternal protection. But the Valley of the Kings holds more than just beautifully decorated tombs. Hidden passages and secret chambers add another layer of mystery to this ancient site. Some tombs feature false doors, concealed rooms, and trap-like corridors, likely designed to deter tomb robbers. The most famous example is the tomb of Tutankhamun, which contained a series of hidden chambers that were only discovered in the 20th century. Even today, new technologies like ground-penetrating radar continue to reveal previously unknown tunnels and rooms, suggesting that the Valley of the Kings still has secrets to unveil. The challenges of constructing these tombs were immense. Workers had to carve through solid rock using simple tools like copper chisels and wooden mallets, often working in cramped, poorly lit conditions. The precision of their work is astounding, with some tombs extending hundreds of feet into the cliffs and featuring perfectly straight corridors and symmetrical chambers. How they achieved such accuracy without modern surveying tools remains a topic of debate among researchers. The Valley of the Kings is more than just a burial ground. It's a testament to the ingenuity and determination of ancient Egyptian engineers. Their ability to transform barren cliffs into sacred spaces filled with art, symbolism, and mystery is a reminder of the sophistication of their civilization. As we explore these hidden passages, we're left to wonder what other secrets lie buried beneath the sands of Egypt. Next, we'll journey to the Lighthouse of Alexandria, another marvel of ancient engineering that continues to inspire awe and curiosity. Now, let's set sail to the shores of ancient Alexandria, where one of the most iconic wonders of the ancient world once stood, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. This towering marvel, also known as the Pharaohs of Alexandria, was not just a beacon for ships but a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian engineering. Rising over 300 feet into the sky, it was one of the tallest man-made structures of its time, and its construction remains a source of fascination and mystery. The lighthouse was built during the reign of Ptolemy II around 280 BC on the small island of Pharos just off the coast of Alexandria. Its primary purpose was to guide ships safely into the bustling harbor, a task it performed with remarkable precision. At its peak, the lighthouse featured a massive mirror, possibly made of polished bronze, which reflected sunlight during the day and a fire at night. This ingenious system allowed it to be seen from miles away, ensuring that sailors could navigate the treacherous waters of the Mediterranean with confidence. The construction of the lighthouse was a monumental undertaking. Ancient engineers had to overcome the challenges of building on a small island, surrounded by water and subject to strong winds and waves. The structure was divided into three distinct sections: a square base, an octagonal middle, and a cylindrical top. Each section was built with precision, using large blocks of limestone and possibly granite, held together with molten lead to withstand the elements. The sheer scale of the project, combined with the advanced techniques used, highlights the sophistication of ancient Egyptian engineering. One of the most intriguing aspects of the lighthouse is its massive mirror. While its exact design remains a mystery, historians believe it was a marvel of ancient optics. Some theories suggest it could have been used not only to reflect light but also to magnify it, creating a beam visible from even greater distances. Others speculate that the mirror might have had a dual purpose, serving as a defensive weapon by focusing sunlight to set enemy ships ablaze. While these ideas are debated, they underscore the ingenuity and creativity of the lighthouse's designers. Despite its grandeur, the Lighthouse of Alexandria did not stand forever. Over the centuries, it suffered damage from earthquakes, with the final collapse occurring in the 14th century. The exact cause of its destruction remains unclear, but it's believed that a series of powerful tremors weakened its structure over time. Today, only fragments of the lighthouse remain, submerged beneath the waters of the Mediterranean, yet its legacy endures as a symbol of ancient innovation and maritime prowess. The Lighthouse of Alexandria was more than just a navigational aid. It was a symbol of human achievement, a beacon of knowledge, and a testament to the power of engineering. Its ability to guide ships with such precision, even in the absence of modern technology, is a reminder of the brilliance of ancient civilizations. As we reflect on this ancient wonder, we're left to marvel at the skill and vision of those who built it, and to wonder what other secrets of the past still lie hidden beneath the waves. Next, we'll explore the mortuary temple of Hatshepsut, another architectural masterpiece that continues to inspire awe and admiration. Now, let's journey to the west bank of the Nile, where the mortuary temple of Hatshepsut rises majestically against the cliffs of Deir el-Bahri. This architectural masterpiece, dedicated to the reign of one of ancient Egypt's most remarkable female pharaohs, stands as a testament to both her legacy and the ingenuity of her builders. Unlike the towering pyramids or the sprawling temples of Karnak, Hatshepsut's temple is a harmonious blend of human artistry and natural beauty, seamlessly integrated into the surrounding landscape. The temple's design is a marvel of ancient engineering. Built into the base of a towering limestone cliff, it features 3 terraced levels connected by grand ramps, each level adorned with colonnades and statues. The symmetry and precision of its layout are striking, with every element carefully aligned to create a sense of balance and grandeur. The architects didn't just build a temple, they sculpted a monument that appears to grow organically from the earth itself, as if it were always meant to be there. One of the most fascinating aspects of the temple is its use of natural light. The colonnades and open courtyards were designed to capture the sun's rays at specific angles, illuminating the temple's reliefs and statues in a way that would have been both awe-inspiring and symbolic. The play of light and shadow would have enhanced the spiritual experience for those who visited, creating a connection between the divine and the earthly realms. The construction techniques used to build the temple remain a mystery. How did ancient workers carve such precise columns and statues from solid rock? How did they transport and position the massive blocks of limestone used in its construction? Some theories suggest the use of ramps and pulleys, while others point to advanced knowledge of geometry and physics. What's clear is that the builders possessed a level of skill and understanding that continues to baffle modern engineers. The temple's reliefs and inscriptions tell the story of Hatshepsut's reign, including her famous expedition to the land of Punt, a journey that brought exotic goods and treasures to Egypt. These carvings are not just historical records, they are works of art, showcasing the craftsmanship and attention to detail that defined this era. Yet, despite their beauty, they also raise questions. Why was Hatshepsut's legacy so fiercely erased by her successors? What secrets might still lie hidden within the temple's walls? The mortuary temple of Hatshepsut is more than just a monument to a pharaoh. It's a window into the past, offering glimpses of the artistry, ambition, and mystery of ancient Egypt. Its ability to blend seamlessly with its environment, combined with the precision of its construction, makes it one of the most unique and enduring feats of ancient engineering. As we stand in its shadow, we're reminded of the power of human creativity and the enduring allure of the unknown. Next, we'll turn our attention to the colossal statues of Ramses II at the Ramesseum, where scale and ambition reach new heights. Now, let's shift our focus to the Ramesseum, where the colossal statues of Ramses II stand as towering testaments to the ambition and skill of ancient Egyptian builders. These massive sculptures, some weighing hundreds of tons, were not just symbols of the pharaoh's power. They were feats of engineering that pushed the limits of what was possible in their time. The creation of these statues began in the quarries, where workers carved enormous blocks of stone with remarkable precision. Using copper chisels, wooden mallets, and an incredible amount of patience, they shaped the stone into the likeness of Ramses II, capturing every detail of his regal features. The sheer size of these statues posed a significant challenge. How did they carve such intricate details into stone that was often harder than the tools they used? The answer lies in their mastery of technique and their ability to work with the natural properties of the stone itself. Once carved, the statues had to be transported to their final locations, a task that seems almost impossible by modern standards. The ancient Egyptians likely used a combination of sledges, rollers, and levers to move these massive blocks across the desert. They may have also employed water or mud to reduce friction, allowing the statues to glide more easily over the sand. The logistics of moving such enormous pieces of stone over long distances required not only physical strength but also a deep understanding of physics and engineering. Erecting the statues was another monumental challenge. Workers had to position them upright without the aid of modern machinery, relying on ramps, ropes, and sheer manpower. The precision required to balance these massive structures is a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient builders. Even today, the sight of these towering figures inspires awe, reminding us of the incredible achievements of a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago. The Ramesseum itself, the temple complex where these statues reside, was designed to reflect the grandeur of Ramses II's reign. The statues were not just decorative, they were integral to the temple's spiritual and symbolic purpose, serving as guardians and representations of the pharaoh's divine authority. Their scale and craftsmanship were meant to impress and intimidate, a reminder of the pharaoh's power and the might of the gods he represented. Yet, despite their grandeur, these statues also raise questions. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve such precision in their work? What techniques did they use to transport and erect these massive stones, and what might we still learn from their methods? The Ramesseum's colossal statues are more than just relics of the past. They are enduring mysteries that continue to captivate and inspire. As we marvel at these towering figures, we're reminded of the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians. Their ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges speaks to a level of skill and knowledge that still leaves us in awe. Next, we'll explore the enigmatic carvings at the Dendera temple, where some believe ancient Egyptians may have harnessed the power of light in ways we're only beginning to understand. Now, let's turn our attention to the Dendera temple, a site that has sparked one of the most intriguing debates in the study of ancient Egypt. Within its walls, you'll find carvings that have led some to believe the ancient Egyptians may have harnessed the power of light in ways that defy our understanding of their technology. These carvings, often referred to as the Dendera light, depict what appear to be large, bulb-like objects with filaments inside, resembling modern-day light bulbs. But what do these images really represent? Mainstream Egyptologists argue that these carvings are symbolic representations of ancient Egyptian mythology. They suggest that the so-called bulbs are actually depictions of the lotus flower, a sacred symbol in Egyptian culture, often associated with creation and rebirth. The filaments are interpreted as snakes, which were linked to divine energy and protection. According to this view, the carvings are part of a larger narrative about the journey of the sun god Ra through the underworld, a story central to Egyptian religious belief. However, alternative theories propose a more radical interpretation. Some researchers and enthusiasts argue that these carvings could be evidence of advanced ancient technology. They point to the precise details of the bulbs, including their shape and the apparent wiring, as proof that the ancient Egyptians may have had access to electricity or some form of artificial lighting. Proponents of this theory often cite the absence of soot in certain temple areas as further evidence, suggesting that traditional oil lamps or torches were not used to illuminate these spaces. The debate over the Dendera light raises fascinating questions about the limits of our understanding of ancient civilizations. Could the ancient Egyptians have possessed knowledge or technology that has since been lost to history? Or are these carvings simply a testament to their rich symbolic and artistic traditions? While mainstream archaeology leans toward the latter, the mystery continues to captivate those who seek to uncover the secrets of the past. As we explore these enigmatic carvings, we're reminded of the complexity of ancient Egyptian culture. Whether they represent mythological symbols or evidence of lost technology, the Dendera light carvings challenge us to think beyond the conventional narratives and consider the possibility that there's still much we don't know about this remarkable civilization. Next, we'll delve into the story of the unfinished obelisk, a massive stone monument that offers a rare glimpse into the techniques and challenges of ancient Egyptian engineering. Moving forward, we come to the unfinished obelisk, a monumental piece of ancient engineering that offers a rare window into the methods and challenges faced by the builders of ancient Egypt. Located in the granite quarries of Aswan, this massive structure remains partially attached to the bedrock, providing a unique opportunity to study the techniques used in its creation. The unfinished obelisk is the largest known ancient obelisk ever attempted, measuring an astonishing 137 feet in length and weighing an estimated 1,200 tons. Its sheer size alone makes it a marvel, but what truly fascinates researchers is the insight it provides into the stone-working methods of the time. To carve such a colossal structure, workers would have used simple tools like dolerite hammers and copper chisels, pounding away at the granite to create the obelisk shape. The precision required for this task is mind-boggling, especially considering the lack of modern machinery. One of the most intriguing aspects of the unfinished obelisk is the reason it was never completed. During the carving process, a significant crack appeared in the granite, rendering the obelisk unusable. This flaw forced the workers to abandon their efforts, leaving the obelisk in its partially carved state. Some scholars believe this crack was caused by natural weaknesses in the stone, while others suggest that the immense pressure applied during the carving process may have contributed to the damage. Regardless of the cause, the abandoned obelisk serves as a testament to the risks and challenges inherent in such ambitious projects. the unfinished obelisk also sheds light on the logistical challenges of moving such massive structures. Once completed, obelisks were typically transported hundreds of miles to their final destinations, often along the Nile River. This required not only incredible engineering skill, but also a deep understanding of materials and physics. The fact that the ancient Egyptians successfully moved and erected so many obelisks is a testament to their ingenuity and determination. As we examine the unfinished obelisk, we're reminded of the incredible ambition of ancient Egyptian builders. This colossal project, though never completed, offers invaluable insights into the techniques, tools, and challenges of one of history's most advanced civilizations. Next, we'll explore the Step Pyramid of Giza, a groundbreaking structure that marked a turning point in the evolution of pyramid design. Now, let's turn our attention to the Step Pyramid of Giza, a structure that stands as a monumental leap in architectural innovation. Built during the 27th century before the Common Era, this pyramid is not just the first of its kind, but also a groundbreaking achievement that forever changed the landscape of ancient Egyptian engineering. Designed by the brilliant architect Imhotep, the Step Pyramid marked a dramatic shift from the traditional flat-roofed mastaba tombs to a towering, multi-tiered structure that would inspire the iconic pyramids to come. The Step Pyramid's design was revolutionary for its time. Unlike the single-level mastabas, which were essentially rectangular structures with sloping sides, Giza's pyramid rose in 6 distinct steps, reaching a height of approximately 200 feet. This step-like design was not just an aesthetic choice, but a bold experiment in engineering. Each layer was carefully constructed to support the weight of the layers above, requiring precise calculations and a deep understanding of structural stability. The pyramid's core was built using locally quarried limestone blocks, while its outer casing was made of fine, polished Chura limestone, giving it a striking appearance that would have gleamed in the sunlight. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Step Pyramid is how it reflects the challenges of transitioning from mastabas to pyramids. Before Giza's reign, mastabas were the standard burial structures for Egyptian royalty. These flat, rectangular tombs were relatively simple to construct, but they lacked the grandeur and symbolic power that later pyramids would embody. Imhotep's vision was to create something far more ambitious, a structure that would not only serve as a tomb, but also as a testament to the pharaoh's divine status and eternal legacy. This shift required not only architectural ingenuity, but also a rethinking of construction techniques. Workers had to adapt to building vertically, ensuring that each layer was perfectly aligned and stable enough to support the next. The result was a structure that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible at the time. The engineering behind the Step Pyramid is equally impressive. Imhotep and his team had to devise new methods for quarrying, transporting, and assembling the massive limestone blocks. They likely used ramps and sledges to move the stones, a technique that would later be refined for the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The precision of the pyramid's alignment with the cardinal directions is another testament to the builders' skill, as they relied on astronomical observations to achieve this feat without the aid of modern tools. As we explore the Step Pyramid of Giza, we're reminded of the boldness and creativity of ancient Egyptian architects. This structure not only paved the way for the iconic pyramids that followed, but also demonstrated the incredible potential of human ingenuity. Next, we'll delve into the Red Pyramid, another milestone in the evolution of pyramid design and a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Egyptian engineering. Moving forward in our journey through ancient Egypt's engineering marvels, we now arrive at the Red Pyramid, a structure that represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of pyramid design. Known as the first true smooth-sided pyramid, this monumental achievement marked a significant leap forward in architectural innovation and set the standard for the iconic pyramids that followed. Built during the reign of Pharaoh Sneferu, the Red Pyramid stands as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of ancient Egyptian builders. The Red Pyramid gets its name from the reddish hue of its limestone blocks, which were quarried from nearby sources. Unlike the step design of Djoser's pyramid, the Red Pyramid features smooth, sloping sides that rise to a sharp apex, creating the classic pyramid shape we recognize today. This shift from step to smooth sides was no small feat. It required a deep understanding of geometry and structural engineering to ensure the pyramid's stability and longevity. The builders achieved this by carefully calculating the angle of the pyramid's sides, which is slightly less steep than that of the Great Pyramid of Giza. This adjustment not only improved the pyramid's stability but also reduced the risk of collapse, a lesson learned from earlier construction attempts. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Red Pyramid lies within its internal chambers. Unlike earlier pyramids, which often had simple burial chambers, the Red Pyramid features a complex network of passageways and rooms. These include a descending corridor leading to 3 main chambers, each with its own unique design and purpose. The largest of these chambers has a corbelled ceiling, a technique where stones are layered inward to create a vaulted effect. This architectural innovation not only added strength to the structure, but also showcased the builders' growing mastery of engineering techniques. The purpose of these chambers remains a subject of debate among historians, with some suggesting they were used for religious rituals or symbolic representations of the afterlife. The construction of the Red Pyramid also highlights the advancements in quarrying and transportation techniques. The massive limestone blocks used in its construction were carefully cut and transported from quarries located several miles away. Workers likely used sledges, ramps, and a combination of manpower and ingenuity to move these enormous stones into place. The precision with which the blocks were fitted together is a testament to the skill and dedication of the ancient builders, who worked without the aid of modern tools or machinery. As we examine the Red Pyramid, it's impossible not to marvel at its significance in the history of pyramid development. This structure not only refined the techniques used in earlier pyramids, but also laid the groundwork for the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Red Pyramid stands as a symbol of the relentless pursuit of perfection in ancient Egyptian engineering, a pursuit that continues to captivate and inspire us today. Next, we'll explore the Temple of Edfu, a masterpiece of precision and astronomical alignment that further showcases the brilliance of ancient Egyptian architects. Now, let's turn our attention to the Temple of Edfu, a breathtaking monument that stands as one of the best preserved examples of ancient Egyptian architecture. Dedicated to Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky and kingship, this temple is a masterpiece of precision and symbolism. Built during the Ptolemaic period, it showcases the enduring legacy of Egyptian engineering and religious devotion, even as the civilization evolved under foreign rule. The Temple of Edfu is renowned for its meticulous construction, with every stone carefully placed to create a structure that has withstood the test of time. The temple's walls are adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphs, depicting scenes of religious rituals, mythological stories, and the divine role of Horus. These carvings were not merely decorative, they served as a visual narrative conveying the temple's sacred purpose and the beliefs of the people who built it. The precision of these carvings, achieved without modern tools, is a testament to the skill and dedication of the ancient artisans. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Temple of Edfu is its astronomical alignments. The temple was designed to align with the movements of the sun and stars, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' deep connection to the cosmos. During certain times of the year, sunlight would penetrate specific parts of the temple, illuminating statues or hieroglyphs in a way that was believed to bring divine favor. This alignment was not accidental. It required advanced knowledge of astronomy and geometry, as well as careful planning during construction. The temple's design also includes a sacred bark shrine where a ceremonial boat representing Horus was housed. This shrine was positioned to align with the stars, further emphasizing the temple's role as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. The Temple of Edfu was more than just a place of worship. It was a center of religious and cultural life. Rituals performed here were believed to maintain cosmic order and ensure the prosperity of the kingdom. One of the most important ceremonies was the annual Festival of the Beautiful Meeting, during which the statue of Horus was taken on a journey to reunite with the goddess Hatha. This event symbolized the renewal of divine power and the harmony of the gods, reinforcing the temple's significance in the spiritual life of ancient Egypt. As we explore the Temple of Edfu, it's clear that this structure was not just an architectural achievement, but also a profound expression of ancient Egyptian beliefs. Its precision, symbolism, and astronomical alignments reveal a civilization deeply attuned to the natural world and the mysteries of the universe. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of the Colossi of Memnon, two massive statues that have stood guard over the Theban necropolis for millennia, their silent presence echoing the grandeur of ancient Egypt. Now, shifting our gaze to the west bank of the Nile, we encounter the towering Colossi of Memnon, two monumental statues that have stood as silent sentinels over the Theban necropolis for more than 3,000 years. These colossal figures, each standing at an impressive height of over 60 feet, depict Pharaoh Amenhotep III seated on his throne, gazing eternally toward the rising sun. But their sheer size is only the beginning of their story. The creation and transportation of these statues, each weighing an estimated 700 tons, remain a marvel of ancient engineering. Carved from single blocks of quartzite sandstone, the Colossi of Memnon were quarried from Jebel El Omar, located near modern-day Cairo, and transported over 400 miles to their current location. The logistics of moving such massive stones without the aid of modern machinery is a puzzle that continues to baffle historians. Theories suggest the use of sledges, rollers, and possibly even barges during the Nile's annual flood, but the exact methods remain shrouded in mystery. What is clear, however, is the extraordinary level of coordination and skill required to achieve such a feat. But the Colossi of Memnon are perhaps best known for the enigmatic, singing sound they once produced. In ancient times, visitors reported hearing a musical tone emanating from the statues, particularly at dawn. This phenomenon, attributed to the northern statue, was believed to be the voice of Memnon, a legendary Ethiopian king and son of the dawn goddess Eos, greeting his mother each morning. The sound was thought to bring good fortune, and the statues became a pilgrimage site for travelers from across the ancient world. The mystery of the singing statues has sparked countless theories over the centuries. Some suggest that the sound was caused by the expansion and contraction of the stone due to temperature changes, while others propose that it was the result of wind passing through cracks in the statue. Interestingly, the sound ceased after the Roman Emperor Septimius Severus ordered repairs to the statue in the 3rd century, adding another layer of intrigue to this ancient enigma. As we stand before these towering figures today, their silent presence serves as a powerful reminder of the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian civilization. The Colossi of Memnon not only showcase the technical prowess of their creators, but also embody the spiritual and cultural significance of monumental art in ancient Egypt. Next, we'll explore the remnants of the Pyramid of Khafre's casing stones, a testament to the precision and grandeur of pyramid construction. Moving from the towering Colossi of Memnon, we now turn our attention to the Pyramid of Khafre, the second largest pyramid at Giza and a masterpiece of ancient engineering. While the pyramid itself is awe-inspiring, it's the remnants of its once gleaming casing stones that hold a particularly fascinating mystery. These polished limestone blocks, which originally covered the entire exterior of the pyramid, were cut and fitted with such precision that they created a smooth, reflective surface, making the pyramid shine like a beacon under the Egyptian sun. The casing stones were quarried from Tura, a site located on the east bank of the Nile, and transported to Giza, a journey of several miles. Each block was meticulously shaped to fit perfectly with its neighbors, leaving almost no visible gaps. The precision of their cutting and placement is so remarkable that even today, modern engineers struggle to replicate the technique with the same level of accuracy. The stones were not only functional but also symbolic, representing the pharaoh's divine connection to the sun god Ra, as their reflective surface mirrored the sun's rays, creating a dazzling effect. However, the casing stones did not remain intact for long. Over the centuries, they were gradually stripped away, repurposed for other construction projects, including mosques and fortresses in Cairo. Today, only the very top of the pyramid retains a small section of its original casing, offering a glimpse into the pyramid's former glory. The disappearance of these stones raises questions about the challenges of preserving such monumental structures and the shifting priorities of later civilizations. The purpose of the casing stones extended beyond aesthetics. They served as a protective layer, shielding the softer core stones from erosion and weathering. Their removal not only altered the pyramid's appearance but also exposed its inner structure to the elements, accelerating its decay. This loss highlights the delicate balance between preservation and the passage of time, as well as the enduring impact of human intervention on ancient monuments. As we reflect on the pyramid of Khafre's casing stones, we're reminded of the extraordinary skill and vision of its builders. These stones were more than just a decorative feature. They were a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian engineering. Next, we'll step into the grandeur of the temple of Karnak's hypostyle hall, where towering columns and celestial alignments reveal yet another layer of Egypt's architectural brilliance. Now, let's step into the awe-inspiring temple of Karnak, where the hypostyle hall stands as one of the most breathtaking achievements of ancient Egyptian architecture. This colossal hall, with its forest of towering columns, is a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of its builders. Covering an area larger than many modern cathedrals, the hypostyle hall features 134 massive columns, each intricately carved and decorated with hieroglyphs and scenes of religious significance. The central columns, reaching heights of nearly 70 feet, are so wide that it would take 6 people with outstretched arms to encircle just one of them. The construction of this hall was a monumental feat. The columns were carved from single blocks of sandstone, quarried from Jebel el-Silsila, a site located over 100 miles south of Karnak. Transporting these massive stones to the temple site would have required incredible logistical planning and manpower. Once on site, the columns were erected using a combination of ramps, levers, and sheer human effort. The precision with which they were placed is astounding, as each column had to align perfectly with its neighbors to support the massive stone roof slabs above. The roof itself was designed to allow light to filter through strategically placed openings, creating a dramatic interplay of light and shadow that enhanced the hall's spiritual atmosphere. But the hypostyle hall is more than just an architectural marvel, it's also a celestial puzzle. The hall's layout and orientation are believed to align with specific astronomical events, particularly the movements of the sun and stars. Some researchers suggest that the hall was designed to mark the solstices, with sunlight entering through specific openings to illuminate certain areas during these key moments. Others propose that the columns and their carvings may have served as a kind of astronomical calendar, tracking the passage of time and the cycles of the heavens. The exact purpose of these alignments remains a mystery, leaving us to wonder how the ancient Egyptians achieved such precise knowledge and incorporated it into their architecture. The hypostyle hall's grandeur and complexity remind us of the deep connection between ancient Egyptian religion, astronomy, and engineering. It was not just a place of worship but also a cosmic map, reflecting the Egyptians' belief in the harmony between the earthly and the divine. As we marvel at this incredible structure, we're left to ponder the secrets it still holds and the brilliance of the civilization that created it. Next, we'll explore the ancient attempts to control the Nile's flooding, a feat that laid the groundwork for modern engineering marvels. Now let's shift our focus to the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, the Nile River. For thousands of years, the Nile's annual flooding brought both blessings and challenges. While the floods deposited rich, fertile silt that made agriculture possible, they also posed a threat to settlements and crops. To harness the river's power and protect their civilization, the ancient Egyptians developed some of the earliest known water management systems, including dams and canals. These ancient engineering efforts laid the groundwork for modern feats like the Aswan High Dam, but they remain a testament to the ingenuity of their time. One of the most remarkable examples of ancient water management is the Sad el-Khafre, or the Dam of the Infidels, located in the Wadi Garowe near Cairo. Built around 2,600 years before the modern Aswan Dam, this structure is considered one of the oldest known dams in the world. The dam was constructed using a combination of rubble and limestone blocks, creating a massive barrier designed to control floodwaters and store water for irrigation. However, the dam was never completed, and evidence suggests it may have been destroyed by a catastrophic flood shortly after construction began. Despite its failure, the Sad el-Khafre offers valuable insights into the early attempts to tame the Nile's unpredictable waters. In addition to dams, the ancient Egyptians also developed an extensive network of canals and basins to manage the river's flow. These systems allowed them to divert water to fields during the dry season and store excess water during the floods. The Fayum Depression, for example, was transformed into a vast agricultural area using a series of canals connected to the Nile. This intricate water management system not only supported Egypt's agricultural economy, but also demonstrated a deep understanding of hydrology and engineering. When we compare these ancient efforts to modern engineering marvels like the Aswan High Dam, the parallels are striking. The Aswan High Dam, completed in the 1970s, was built to control flooding, generate hydroelectric power, and provide a reliable water supply for irrigation. While the scale and technology of the modern dam far surpass those of its ancient precursors, the fundamental goal remains the same: to harness the Nile's power for the benefit of human civilization. The ancient Egyptians may not have had the tools or materials we have today, but their innovative spirit and determination to control their environment were truly ahead of their time. As we reflect on these ancient water management systems, we're reminded of the enduring relationship between humanity and the natural world. The Nile was not just a river to the ancient Egyptians, it was a source of life, a challenge to overcome, and a symbol of their resilience. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of the pyramid texts, mysterious hieroglyphs that offer a glimpse into the spiritual and intellectual world of ancient Egypt. Now, let's step into the shadowy corridors of ancient Egyptian spirituality and uncover the secrets of the pyramid texts. These enigmatic hieroglyphs, carved into the walls of pyramids, are among the oldest known religious writings in the world. Dating back to around 2,400 years before the Common Era, the pyramid texts were first discovered in the Pyramid of Unas, the last king of the 5th dynasty. But what exactly were these inscriptions meant to convey, and why were they placed in such sacred spaces? The pyramid texts are a collection of spells, prayers, and incantations intended to guide the pharaoh's soul through the afterlife. They were believed to ensure the king's safe passage to the realm of the gods, where he would join the divine and achieve eternal life. These texts reveal a complex belief system centered around the journey of the soul, the power of the gods, and the rituals necessary to secure immortality. But beyond their spiritual significance, the pyramid texts also offer a glimpse into the intellectual and artistic achievements of ancient Egypt. One of the most intriguing aspects of these texts is their precision. The hieroglyphs were meticulously carved into the limestone walls, often with incredible detail and symmetry. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve such accuracy without the tools we have today? Some theories suggest the use of copper chisels and stone hammers, combined with a deep understanding of geometry and measurement. Others propose that the scribes and craftsmen relied on templates or grids to ensure uniformity. Whatever the method, the result is a testament to their skill and dedication. But the mystery doesn't end with their creation. The meaning of the pyramid text has puzzled scholars for centuries. While many of the spells and prayers have been translated, some passages remain open to interpretation. Some researchers believe the texts contain hidden knowledge or coded messages about ancient rituals and beliefs. Others argue that they reflect the political and religious ideologies of the time, serving as a tool to legitimize the pharaoh's divine authority. As we explore these ancient inscriptions, we're reminded of the profound connection between language, art, and spirituality in ancient Egypt. The pyramid texts are more than just words on a wall. They are a window into the hopes, fears, and aspirations of a civilization that sought to conquer death itself. Next, we'll venture into the labyrinthine complex of Hawara, a site shrouded in mystery and legend where ancient engineering meets the unknown. Now, let's turn our attention to the enigmatic Labyrinth of Hawara, a structure so vast and intricate that it has captivated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Described by ancient writers like Herodotus and Strabo, this colossal complex was said to rival even the grandeur of the pyramids. But what exactly was the labyrinth, and why does it remain one of ancient Egypt's most enduring mysteries? The Labyrinth of Hawara was believed to be a sprawling network of chambers, courtyards, and passageways, stretching over an area equivalent to several football fields. Ancient accounts describe it as a marvel of engineering, with thousands of rooms arranged in a maze-like pattern. Some historians suggest it served as a grand administrative center, a place where the pharaohs conducted state affairs and stored important records. Others propose it was a religious site dedicated to the worship of the gods and the performance of sacred rituals. But perhaps the most intriguing theory is that it was a mortuary complex designed to honor the pharaohs and guide their souls in the afterlife. Despite its grandeur, the labyrinth has largely vanished from the modern landscape. Over time, the structure was dismantled, its stones repurposed for other buildings, leaving only scattered ruins and fragments behind. This disappearance has fueled countless theories about its fate. Some believe it was deliberately destroyed to erase its secrets, while others argue that natural forces like flooding or earthquakes played a role. The truth remains elusive, buried beneath layers of sand and time. Modern excavations have uncovered tantalizing clues, including fragments of statues, inscriptions, and architectural elements that hint at the labyrinth's former glory. Yet much of the site remains unexplored, leaving us to wonder what secrets still lie hidden beneath the earth. Could the labyrinth hold the key to understanding ancient Egypt's political, religious, or technological achievements? Or is it simply a testament to the fleeting nature of human ambition, a reminder that even the greatest monuments can fade into obscurity? As we ponder these questions, the Labyrinth of Hawara stands as a symbol of the mysteries that still surround ancient Egypt. Its story invites us to imagine a world where engineering and artistry converge to create something truly extraordinary. Next, we'll explore the Temple of Luxor, a site renowned for its precise alignment with the stars and its connection to ancient rituals, where the heavens and the earth seem to meet in perfect harmony. Moving from the enigmatic ruins of Hawara, we now journey to the Temple of Luxor, a masterpiece of ancient engineering that continues to awe with its celestial precision. This temple, dedicated to the rejuvenation of kingship and the worship of the god Amun-Ra, stands as a testament to the ancient Egyptians' profound understanding of astronomy and their ability to harmonize architecture with the cosmos. The Temple of Luxor is renowned for its precise alignment with the stars, particularly the constellation of Orion, which held deep spiritual significance for the ancient Egyptians. The temple's axis was carefully oriented to align with the rising of certain stars during key religious festivals, creating a direct connection between the heavens and the rituals performed within its walls. This alignment wasn't just symbolic, it was a deliberate act of engineering that required advanced knowledge of astronomy and meticulous planning. But how did the ancient Egyptians achieve such remarkable accuracy without modern tools? Scholars believe they used a combination of simple yet ingenious methods, such as observing the movement of the sun and stars over long periods and using tools like the Merkit, a sighting instrument that helped them track celestial bodies. By marking the positions of stars and the sun's path, they could determine precise alignments and incorporate them into their architectural designs. The temple's alignment also played a crucial role in its religious function. During the annual Opet festival, statues of the gods were carried in a grand procession from Karnak temple to Luxor temple, symbolizing the renewal of the pharaoh's divine power. The alignment of Luxor temple with the stars was believed to amplify this sacred connection, ensuring the gods' blessings and the prosperity of the kingdom. Today, the Temple of Luxor remains a marvel of ancient ingenuity, its alignment still visible to those who visit. Its design invites us to consider the profound relationship between the ancient Egyptians and the cosmos, a relationship that shaped not only their architecture but also their understanding of the universe. As we marvel at this feat, we're reminded of the enduring legacy of a civilization that sought to bridge the earthly and the divine. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of the Black Pyramid of Amenemhat III, a structure that challenges our understanding of ancient engineering with its unique design and mysterious collapse. Now, let's turn our attention to the Black Pyramid of Amenemhat III, a structure that stands out not only for its striking appearance but also for the many mysteries surrounding its construction and eventual collapse. Built during the Middle Kingdom, this pyramid was intended to serve as the eternal resting place for Pharaoh Amenemhat III, but its story is far from straightforward. The Black Pyramid, named for the dark limestone used in its construction, was an ambitious project that pushed the boundaries of ancient engineering. Unlike the smooth-sided pyramids of Giza, this pyramid featured a unique design with a mud-brick core encased in limestone. This combination of materials was intended to reduce construction time and costs, but it also introduced significant structural challenges. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Black Pyramid is its complex internal layout. The pyramid contains a labyrinth of chambers and passageways, including multiple burial chambers for the pharaoh and his family. These chambers were designed with intricate precision, featuring vaulted ceilings and elaborate stonework. However, the pyramid's internal complexity may have contributed to its instability. Over time, the weight of the structure caused the mud-brick core to shift and settle, leading to cracks and eventual collapse. The mystery of the pyramid's collapse has puzzled archaeologists for decades. Some believe that the use of mud brick, a less durable material compared to solid stone, made the pyramid vulnerable to the elements and the shifting sands of the desert. Others suggest that the pyramid's location on unstable ground played a role in its downfall. Whatever the cause, the Black Pyramid serves as a reminder of the risks ancient engineers took in their quest to create monumental structures. Despite its collapse, the Black Pyramid offers valuable insights into the evolution of pyramid construction. It represents a transitional phase in Egyptian architecture, blending traditional techniques with innovative approaches. The pyramid's design also reflects the changing priorities of the Middle Kingdom, when pharaohs sought to balance grandeur with practicality. As we explore the ruins of the Black Pyramid, we're left to wonder what might have been if it had stood the test of time. Its story is a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian builders, as well as the challenges they faced in their pursuit of immortality. Next, we'll delve into the ongoing search for hidden chambers in the tomb of Tutankhamun, where modern technology is shedding new light on one of history's most famous discoveries. Shifting our focus to one of the most iconic discoveries in archaeology, we now explore the tomb of Tutankhamun and the tantalizing possibility of hidden chambers within its ancient walls. Since its discovery by Howard Carter in 1922, the tomb has captivated the world with its treasures and secrets. Yet, even a century later, questions linger about what might still lie undiscovered beneath its surface. Recent advancements in technology have reignited interest in the search for hidden rooms within Tutankhamun's burial site. Using ground-penetrating radar and thermal imaging, researchers have scanned the tomb's walls, hoping to uncover evidence of concealed chambers. These tools allow scientists to peer through solid stone without disturbing the delicate structure, offering a non-invasive way to explore its mysteries. One of the most compelling theories suggests that the tomb may contain the burial chamber of Queen Nefertiti, Tutankhamun's stepmother and one of ancient Egypt's most enigmatic figures. Some experts believe that Tutankhamun's tomb was originally built for Nefertiti and later repurposed for the young pharaoh. If true, this would explain the tomb's unusually small size and the presence of hidden passages that could lead to a larger, undiscovered burial chamber. However, the search for these hidden rooms has been met with controversy. While some scans have revealed anomalies that could indicate voids behind the walls, others have produced inconclusive results. This has sparked debate among archaeologists about the reliability of the technology and the interpretation of the data. Despite these challenges, the possibility of uncovering new chambers continues to drive exploration and research. The mysteries of Tutankhamun's tomb extend beyond its physical structure. The artifacts found within the tomb have raised questions about the young pharaoh's life, death, and legacy. From the intricate golden mask to the mysterious curse associated with the tomb's discovery, every detail adds to the allure of this ancient site. As we await further discoveries, the tomb of Tutankhamun remains a symbol of the enduring fascination with ancient Egypt. It reminds us that even the most famous archaeological sites can still hold secrets waiting to be uncovered. Next, we'll journey to the Pyramid of Unas, where an elaborate underground network of chambers reveals yet another layer of ancient Egyptian ingenuity and mystery. Moving deeper into the mysteries of ancient Egypt, we now turn our attention to the Pyramid of Unas, a structure that holds one of the most fascinating underground networks ever discovered. Built during the 5th dynasty, this pyramid is not just a tomb but a testament to the ingenuity and precision of ancient Egyptian engineering. What sets it apart is its intricate system of chambers and passageways carved deep into the bedrock beneath the pyramid itself. The Pyramid of Unas is renowned for its elaborate subterranean layout, which includes a series of corridors, antechambers, and a burial chamber adorned with some of the earliest known pyramid texts. These hieroglyphic inscriptions, etched into the walls, were meant to guide the pharaoh's soul through the afterlife. But beyond their spiritual significance, the texts also reveal the incredible skill required to carve such detailed designs into solid stone. One of the most striking features of the underground network is the precision with which it was constructed. The chambers are aligned with remarkable accuracy, and the walls are smooth and finely finished, a feat that would have required advanced tools and techniques. Yet, the methods used by the ancient builders remain a mystery. How did they achieve such precision without modern technology? And what challenges did they face while carving through the dense limestone bedrock? The purpose of these underground chambers goes beyond mere burial. Some researchers believe they were designed to mimic the journey of the sun god Ra through the underworld, symbolizing the pharaoh's passage into eternity. Others suggest that the chambers served as a sacred space for rituals and offerings, ensuring the pharaoh's safe transition to the afterlife. Whatever their purpose, the complexity of the design speaks to the deep spiritual and cultural significance of these spaces. Carving such an intricate network would have been no small feat. The ancient builders had to navigate the challenges of working in confined spaces, often in complete darkness, while maintaining the structural integrity of the pyramid above. The precision of their work suggests a level of planning and expertise that continues to baffle modern engineers. As we explore the Pyramid of Giza, we are reminded once again of the extraordinary capabilities of ancient Egyptian civilization. Their ability to combine artistry, spirituality, and engineering into a single structure is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of the Temple of Ombo, a unique double-design temple that stands as a marvel of ancient symmetry and purpose. Now, let's journey to the banks of the Nile, where the Temple of Ombo stands as a testament to ancient Egypt's architectural brilliance and symbolic ingenuity. Unlike any other temple in Egypt, Ombo is uniquely designed as a double temple, perfectly symmetrical along its central axis. This remarkable structure was dedicated to two gods, Sobek, the crocodile god of fertility and creation, and Horus the Elder, the falcon-headed god of the sky and kingship. But what makes this temple truly extraordinary is not just its dual dedication, but the precision and thought behind its construction. The Temple of Ombo was built during the Ptolemaic period, a time when Greek and Egyptian cultures intertwined. Its double design reflects this cultural fusion, with each side of the temple mirroring the other in layout and function. On one side, you'll find chambers, halls, and sanctuaries dedicated to Sobek, while the other side mirrors these spaces for Horus. This symmetry wasn't just for aesthetics, it served a deeper purpose. The dual design allowed priests to conduct rituals and ceremonies for both gods simultaneously, without one overshadowing the other. But how did the ancient builders achieve such perfect symmetry? The temple's alignment with the Nile and its surrounding landscape played a crucial role. The central axis of the temple was carefully planned to align with the river, ensuring that both halves of the structure were balanced and harmonious. The builders also used advanced surveying techniques to maintain precision in their measurements, a feat that required both mathematical skill and a deep understanding of the land. One of the most fascinating aspects of Ombo's design is its astronomical alignment. Certain chambers and passageways are positioned to capture the light of the sun during specific times of the year, illuminating sacred spaces and creating dramatic visual effects. This alignment wasn't just practical, it was deeply symbolic, connecting the temple to the cycles of nature and the divine. The engineering behind Ombo is equally impressive. The temple was constructed using sandstone blocks, quarried from nearby sites and transported to the location. The builders employed a combination of ramps, levers, and pulleys to move and position these massive stones, a process that required meticulous planning and coordination. Despite the challenges, they managed to create a structure that has stood the test of time, surviving floods, earthquakes, and centuries of wear. Beyond its architectural marvels, the Temple of Ombo also holds a wealth of historical and cultural significance. Its walls are adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphs, depicting scenes of ancient rituals, medical practices, and even what some believe to be early surgical tools. These carvings offer a glimpse into the daily lives and beliefs of the people who built and used this sacred space. As we explore the Temple of Ombo, we're reminded of the ancient Egyptians' ability to blend art, science, and spirituality into a single, cohesive structure. Its dual design is not just a marvel of engineering, it's a reflection of a civilization that sought balance in all things, from the gods they worshipped to the temples they built. Next, we'll delve into the mystery of the Pyramid of Meidum's collapse, a structure that raises questions about the evolution of pyramid construction and the challenges faced by ancient builders. Now, shifting our focus to the sands of Meidum, we encounter one of ancient Egypt's most intriguing architectural puzzles, the Pyramid of Meidum. This structure, often referred to as the collapsed pyramid, stands as a haunting reminder of the challenges faced by ancient builders. Unlike the towering pyramids of Giza, Meidum's pyramid is a partially ruined structure, with its outer layers having crumbled away, leaving only its inner core exposed. But what caused this dramatic collapse, and what can it teach us about the evolution of pyramid construction? The Pyramid of Meidum is believed to have been built during the reign of Pharaoh Sneferu, the father of Khufu, who constructed the Great Pyramid of Giza. Originally designed as a step pyramid, it was later modified into a true smooth-sided pyramid, marking a significant transition in architectural techniques. However, this ambitious transformation may have contributed to its downfall. The outer layers added to create the smooth sides were built at a steep angle, which some experts believe placed too much stress on the structure. Over time, the weight of these layers caused the pyramid to collapse, leaving behind the jagged ruins we see today. Another theory suggests that the collapse was due to the pyramid's foundation. The builders chose a site with unstable ground, which may have shifted over time, causing the structure to settle unevenly. This uneven settling could have weakened the pyramid's core, leading to the eventual collapse of its outer casing. The failure of Meidum's pyramid highlights the trial and error process that ancient engineers underwent as they refined their techniques. It serves as a crucial stepping stone in the development of pyramid construction, paving the way for the more stable designs seen in later pyramids. Interestingly, the collapse of Meidum's pyramid also offers insights into the materials and methods used by ancient builders. The inner core of the pyramid, which remains intact, reveals the use of large limestone blocks carefully stacked and bonded with mortar. This core demonstrates the builder's skill in creating a stable foundation, even if their attempts to expand the structure ultimately failed. The outer layers, on the other hand, were constructed using smaller, less durable stones, which may have contributed to their instability. The Pyramid of Meidum is more than just a failed experiment. It's a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of ancient Egyptian engineers. Their willingness to push the boundaries of construction, even at the risk of failure, led to the development of more advanced techniques that would define the golden age of pyramid building. As we examine the ruins of Meidum, we're reminded that progress often comes through trial and error, and that even the most ambitious projects can teach us valuable lessons. Next, we'll turn our attention to the Temple of Phila's relocation, a modern engineering feat that echoes the ingenuity of ancient Egypt. Now, let's journey to the banks of the Nile, where the Temple of Philae stands as a symbol of both ancient ingenuity and modern engineering brilliance. This sacred site, dedicated to the goddess Isis, faced a dire threat in the 20th century when the construction of the Aswan High Dam threatened to submerge it underwater. To save this architectural treasure, an unprecedented effort was undertaken to relocate the entire temple to higher ground, a feat that echoes the ambition of its original builders. The Temple of Philae was originally constructed during the Ptolemaic period, around the 3rd century before the Common Era, and it showcases the exquisite craftsmanship of ancient Egyptian architects. Built on the island of Philae, the temple complex was designed to align with the natural landscape, blending seamlessly with its surroundings. Its intricate carvings, towering columns, and sacred sanctuaries were all meticulously crafted to honor the goddess Isis, making it one of the most revered religious sites in ancient Egypt. Fast forward to the 1960s, when the construction of the Aswan High Dam posed a significant challenge. The rising waters of the Nile would have completely submerged the temple, erasing this piece of history forever. In response, an international team of engineers and archaeologists embarked on a monumental project to dismantle the temple, piece by piece, and reassemble it on the nearby island of Agilkia. This relocation effort, completed in 1980, was a modern marvel of engineering, requiring precision and care to preserve the temple's original design and integrity. The process involved cutting the temple into over 40,000 blocks, each carefully numbered and documented to ensure accurate reconstruction. Engineers used advanced techniques, including cranes and hydraulic lifts, to move the massive stone blocks, some weighing several tons. The reassembly on Agilkia Island was equally meticulous, with every column, wall, and carving restored to its original position. The result was a faithful recreation of the Temple of Philae, now safe from the threat of flooding. What makes this modern feat even more remarkable is how it mirrors the ingenuity of the ancient builders. Just as the original architects used precise measurements and advanced techniques to construct the temple, modern engineers employed cutting-edge technology to preserve it. Both efforts required a deep understanding of engineering principles, a commitment to precision, and a respect for the cultural and historical significance of the site. The relocation of the Temple of Philae serves as a powerful reminder of humanity's ability to adapt and preserve its heritage. It bridges the gap between ancient and modern engineering, showing how the lessons of the past can inspire solutions for the future. As we marvel at this temple's survival, we're reminded of the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt and the timeless value of its architectural achievements. Next, we'll explore the Pyramid of Giza's solar alignment, a fascinating example of how ancient Egyptians incorporated celestial knowledge into their monumental designs. Shifting our focus to the sands of Saqqara, we encounter the Pyramid of Giza, a structure that stands as a testament to the ancient Egyptians' profound connection with the cosmos. Built during the 5th dynasty, this pyramid is not just a burial monument but a celestial marvel, designed with a precision that reflects the deep spiritual and scientific knowledge of its creators. What sets the Pyramid of Giza apart is its remarkable alignment with the sun, a feature that underscores the importance of solar worship in ancient Egyptian religion. The pyramid's alignment was meticulously calculated to align with the sun's path during specific times of the year, particularly during the solstices. This alignment was no accident. It was a deliberate choice by the ancient architects to honor Ra, the sun god, who was central to their belief system. The pyramid's orientation ensured that during key solar events, the sunlight would interact with the structure in ways that held deep symbolic meaning. For instance, during the summer solstice, the sun's rays would illuminate certain chambers or passages, creating a dramatic interplay of light and shadow that was likely used in religious ceremonies. This solar alignment wasn't just about symbolism, it also served a practical purpose. The ancient Egyptians believed that the pharaoh, as the son of Ra, needed to maintain a direct connection with the sun god even in the afterlife. By aligning the pyramid with the sun, they ensured that the pharaoh's soul could continue to receive the divine energy and protection of Ra. This belief is reflected in the pyramid's design, which includes features like a solar court and a mortuary temple, both of which were integral to the rituals performed in honor of the deceased ruler. The precision required to achieve this alignment is nothing short of astonishing. Without the advanced tools and technology we have today, the ancient builders relied on their understanding of astronomy, mathematics, and geometry to position the pyramid with such accuracy. They likely used simple yet effective tools like the Merkit, an ancient surveying instrument, to track the sun's movements and determine the pyramid's orientation. This level of sophistication highlights the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians and their ability to merge science and spirituality seamlessly. The Pyramid of Giza's solar alignment also offers a glimpse into the broader cultural and religious practices of ancient Egypt. The sun was not just a celestial body, it was a divine force that governed life, death, and rebirth. By aligning their monuments with the sun, the ancient Egyptians sought to harness its power and ensure the eternal cycle of renewal for their pharaohs and, by extension, their civilization. This connection between architecture and astronomy is a recurring theme in ancient Egyptian engineering, showcasing their ability to create structures that were both functional and deeply symbolic. As we marvel at the Pyramid of Giza, we're reminded of the ancient Egyptians' extraordinary ability to blend art, science, and spirituality into their monumental designs. This pyramid is more than just a tomb. It's a celestial timepiece, a religious sanctuary, and a testament to the enduring legacy of a civilization that looked to the heavens for inspiration. Next, we'll uncover the mystery of the Lost Labyrinth, a legendary structure that has captivated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most tantalizing mysteries of ancient Egypt, the legendary Lost Labyrinth. Described by ancient historians like Herodotus and Strabo, this massive structure was said to rival even the pyramids in its grandeur and complexity. According to their accounts, the labyrinth was a sprawling complex of chambers, corridors, and courtyards, designed with such intricacy that it was nearly impossible to navigate without guidance. But what was its purpose, and why has it remained elusive to modern archaeologists? The labyrinth was reportedly located near the ancient city of Hawara, close to the pyramid of Amenemhat III. Herodotus, who visited Egypt in the 5th century before the Common Era, claimed it contained 3,000 rooms half above ground and half below. He described it as a marvel of engineering, with walls covered in intricate carvings and ceilings adorned with polished stone. Strabo, writing centuries later, echoed these descriptions, adding that the labyrinth was not just a single building but a vast network of interconnected structures. One of the most intriguing theories about the labyrinth's purpose is that it served as a grand administrative and religious center. Some scholars believe it housed the tombs of sacred crocodiles, revered as manifestations of the god Sobek. Others suggest it was a place of initiation where priests and pharaohs underwent rituals to gain divine knowledge. The labyrinth's design, with its winding passages and hidden chambers, may have symbolized the journey through the afterlife, a central theme in ancient Egyptian spirituality. Despite these vivid descriptions, the labyrinth's exact location and remains have never been definitively identified. Modern archaeologists have searched for traces of the structure, but the site near Hawara has yielded only fragments of what might have been part of the labyrinth. Some believe that the complex was dismantled over time, its stones repurposed for other buildings. Others speculate that it lies buried beneath layers of sand, waiting to be rediscovered. The mystery of the Lost Labyrinth continues to captivate historians and archaeologists alike. Its possible existence raises questions about the scale and ambition of ancient Egyptian engineering. How did they construct such a vast and intricate complex? What tools and techniques did they use, and what secrets might it have held within its walls? These questions remind us that, even after centuries of study, ancient Egypt still holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we conclude our journey through the engineering marvels of ancient Egypt, the Lost Labyrinth stands as a symbol of the enduring allure of this ancient civilization. Its story invites us to imagine the grandeur of a structure that may have once rivaled the pyramids, and to wonder what other mysteries lie hidden beneath the sands of time. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of 30 incredible feats that continue to baffle and inspire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more historical mysteries. Until next time, keep exploring. As we wrap up this journey through the wonders of ancient Egypt, it's impossible not to marvel at the sheer ingenuity and ambition of its builders. From the towering precision of the Great Pyramid to the enigmatic carvings of the Dendera temple, each of these 30 engineering feats stands as a testament to a civilization that pushed the boundaries of what was possible. These structures, many of which still baffle modern scientists, remind us that the ancient Egyptians were not just skilled craftsmen but visionary thinkers who understood the interplay of art, science, and spirituality. What makes these feats even more remarkable is the mystery that surrounds them. How did they align the pyramids with such astronomical precision? What tools allowed them to carve and move stones weighing hundreds of tons? And what secrets lie hidden within the chambers of the Sphinx or the tunnels beneath the Valley of the Kings? These questions linger, inviting us to keep exploring and uncovering the truths behind these ancient marvels. As we reflect on these incredible achievements, we're reminded that the story of ancient Egypt is far from complete. Each discovery brings new questions, and each mystery solved often leads to another waiting to be unraveled. This is the enduring allure of this ancient civilization, a legacy that continues to inspire awe and curiosity in all who study it. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these engineering feats fascinates you the most? Is it the grandeur of the Great Pyramid, the mystery of the lost labyrinth, or perhaps the precision of the Abu Simbel temples? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient Egypt's mysteries, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a journey into the past. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, history is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.